Hello friends, in electrical connection we come across where we usually see the electrocutions and fires. Always it is because of loose connection. When we say loose connection, there are two types of joints. One is a twisted joint made by all electricians usually for the particular area where the space is available. But there are so many cases where there are restrictions of space, you can't make twisted joint. Although that offers the minimum resistance, I am going to show that thing in the experiments to come. But we need connector. We need connector for the maintenance activity. We need connector where there is a chances of pulling of joints, some vibrations are there, stresses are there. In that case, only the proper joints can help you to avoid that kind of sparking because of loose joint. We have to select proper connectors so that it can offer the good resistance, maximum cross-sectional area to avoid any kind of failure. Let's start experiments. Let's see what happens. Thank you. I have called TriCard engineers and he has brought this meter that can measure the contact resistance, and this is one of the contactor I have taken, this one, and I connected this 2.5 CRM wire here, and now I am going to see the resistance offered by that contact. Make it 10 ampere. It has gone to 10 ampere. It has two contacts, C1 P1 going to that one, P2 C2 going to black one, and in between two I have connected my connector, this connector. Now I am going to start my test. Operating, and this is a value offered by this meter, 62.22 milliohm for this particular connection. Now I am going to do that thing with another connector in the markets. Now I am going to do the same experiment, that is the contact resistance measurement with some another make connector in the market. This connector is there. I have connected same wire, same length with different connector. Now see what happens. I am going to perform the same test with the same 10 ampere range. Rohit, focus here. This is my 10 ampere and I am going to start. You can see the difference. Earlier the results was 62.48. Now it has increased by 4 milliohm, 68.9. That shows that the quality of that connector in the market, that matters a lot. If your contact remains loose and offers high resistance, for the higher current, the heating effect will be more heat will be generated and it becomes prone to fire. Always select good connector, and with good connector you can reduce the chances of fire. And now in the third part I am going to perform the test with twisting of connection. Let's see what happens in that one. Thank you. I have already given two configurations with two connectors available in the market. In the first experiment I have shown that the value was in the range of 68. In the second case it was 62. Now I am going to repeat the same experiment with twisted joint usually done by electrician. But I can explain you one thing, that joint is not good for the maintenance purpose. When you have to do some maintenance, some termination should be there to isolate that thing. Let's see what happens when we make the twisted joint here and see the results here. I am going to inject 10 ampere again. Let's see the value. You can see it gives the minimum value of 51.83 with the same condition I have already explained. That is the best joint, but you can't make that joint at every part of your power system. There are some specific location where it is mandatory to have some joint. When it is mandatory to have some joint, For the maintenance purpose, always select the best connector that offers a minimum resistance and that offers minimum chances of fire because of the heat generated by the heating effect of the current when it starts flowing in the system. Thank you everyone, thanks a lot. And I am thankful to Mr. Rohit who has supported me in providing that instruments, and because of that support I could perform that experiment. Thank you Rohit ji, thanks a lot, thank you very much.
Thank you.